This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Did you guys hear that? Were you guys able to hear that? If not, I need to know, because I know how to change the audio settings, but I'm not sure if the audio worked through the stream or not. Did you guys hear that? Okay, it doesn't look like the... Okay, you guys could hear the ad. Okay. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay. So, obviously, I know it's just the first preseason game. Not much to say between two teams that we don't care that much about, but it is a game, and it's a reason for us to go ahead and jump on stream here. So I'm not expecting big attendance tonight, but we are going to be doing a stream throughout the festivities tonight. CJ Stroud takes on Caleb Williams, Houston versus Chicago. And I want to thank BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. They are sponsoring our stream tonight. Their support of the stream is appreciated. Okay, so who is getting into the Hall of Fame this year? Randy Gradishar, Bronco. See, when I was younger, I always thought the Hall of Fame game was played between between two teams that had a particular focus on the Hall of Fame inductees that year. It doesn't always happen, but this year you have Devin Hester. He's gotten in, which I totally agree with, by the way. I think Hester absolutely needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Houston doesn't have anybody, though, right? Did Andre Johnson get in? Oh, he did. This is Andre Johnson. Okay. I'm surprised. It's hard for receivers to get in the Hall of Fame. Ooh, Julius Peppers, one of my favorites. Julius Peppers is one of my favorite non-Seahawks of all time. One of the coolest cats ever. I love Julius Peppers. I wanted to change shirts. I had a Rainier shirt on. What players are you going to keep an eye on this game? That's hard to answer, T-Man, because we don't even know who's going to play. Like, none of the starters play, right? No Caleb. So, no Odunzie. No, gotta believe no Stroud. No Diggs. No Will Anderson. So, it's probably going to be super quiet. Yeah, Russell, we're definitely going to have to talk about that some tonight. Austin, they're going to sponsor some of the streams, not all of them. I'm doing good, Corey. But I'm happy the ad audio worked. And I have another video that I'm going to be playing a couple times tonight. So I'm going to need you guys watching to let me know if everything looks okay when I play the video clip later and it sounds okay. I'm interested in seeing Lassiter play. I liked him pre-draft. Oh, okay. There's going to be something interesting, but nobody ever really plays in the Hall of Fame game. You're to watch the new kickoff rules? Yeah, there's that. I love that all the emojis are caught up. Yeah. Hey, Upper Jackson. Hey, Kentucky. I talked a little bit about Geno, yeah, Malky. It's not super encouraging. What channel? I have it on ABC. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about the Geno stuff. And to whatever pass rusher hit Geno and knocked him to the ground, I don't like you right now. I just want to be clear about that. What time does the game start? It should start any minute. It was supposed to start at 5. So it should start any minute here. Okay, I think they're about to kick off. This is a good Hall of Fame class, by the way. I'm very familiar with most of these players. I grew up watching like Julius Peppers play. Yeah, Howell doesn't look too good. But there's no sense in freaking out about the Geno stuff until they actually tell us something concrete. So I'm just going to let it fly for now and see what happens. Russell Mark Yu, welcome to Basic Membership. Thank you for the support. What part of this team are you most excited to watch this season? Probably has to be the defensive line, right? If that Geno injury is serious, how confident are you in Sam Howell? Not very. He'll be okay, but I'm not expecting anything special. What positional battles are you most excited to watch out for in preseason? Probably the interior offensive line stuff, right? It's got to be that, because you've got all 3 positions could go a few different ways here. Well, that's what Sam Howell is. He's doesn't understand risk-reward propositions that well. All right, so they're showing the new kickoff rules. I don't have audio on, so I'm going to learn by watching. But I'm telling you guys, kickoffs could be a much bigger part of the game now. By the way, how do I sound? Do I sound okay, guys? I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while. It's been a couple months. Maybe I should have done like a once-a-week stream or something on YouTube. I don't know, but felt like taking a little bit of a break. Cornerback 3, yeah, that's interesting too, but I kind of feel like it's going to be Trey Brown's to lose at this point because he looks so good so far. Okay. Got about 30 people in here right now, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I did see the Trey Brown pick 6, yes. Well, I saw that he got it. I didn't see the actual clip. I don't know if there is a clip. I doubt Geno misses regular season time, could just be the preseason. I mean, that would not be good either. We have a new offense. Geno needs to play some in the preseason. I don't think him taking the whole preseason off would be good. I guess he can still work mentally, but I am not encouraged. Austin Roberts, thank you for the member message. Member for 44 months. Excited for the new season. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Austin Roberts. All right, here we go. So the landing zone is within the first 20 yards. I guess the ball has to land in that area. DJ James got a pick. Very nice. Maybe not nice for the guy who threw it, but good to hear. The ball's up. It is fielded at the 5. And yeah, there's the line of defenders. He's down at the 26. Okay. See, if you can make that first wave of defenders miss, you might be gone. That's the way this is going to work, I think. And that's why kickoff returns are going to matter more than they usually do this year. Because I think kickoff units are not going to be ready for what it's going to take yet. Like, the kicker's the only guy staying back there, it looks like. Okay, who's quarterback? Okay, going to be a short little, like, curl route for 5 yards. That's not Odunze, is it? Odunze, is it? Yeah, Mills. Davis Mills, I remember him. I remember Davis Mills. There was a point in time where people thought he might be the future. Now he's the past. Handoff up the middle. First down. Picks up like 9. 8 or 9. Play action. Over the middle. Off the hands of the receiver. I'm not sure. Oh, Hutchinson. Oh, I think I remember him from the draft. I think I remember talking about him a bit in the draft. It's just been a while. Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 40. Snap from the shotgun. Going to be a quick throw over the right side to the tight end, and he runs for a first down, picks up like 12. I remember back in the day, it was, I think it was John Madden who would say that if you were in the preseason, if you ran PA bootleg, it was like a free big play because defenses weren't ready for it yet because they weren't far along enough to handle something like that. I wonder if we'll see anything like that. Just like run these cheese plays. That's what I used to do in Madden because preseason was all about boosting your stats. Handoff up the middle, like a 3-yard gain. My neck is incredibly stiff today. I don't know what the heck happened. Okay, under center snap, play action. He's going to roll out. He's doing the meme. He's just going to check it down to his running back who drops it. Oh, that's Skoronek. That's the old Rams guy, remember? Ben Skoronek? I remember him, the guy who would line up at fullback even though he was a wide receiver. He was fun. That is a 3rd and 7 now. Snap. Drops back. Throws it. Ooh, he's got a wide open receiver underneath. He tries to run for the first, and I think he might be half a yard short. That's Ogunawelde. And I don't know why you wouldn't go for it. It's the preseason. You don't need to practice punting. You can punt and practice all day. Yeah, they're going for it. 4th and 1. 4th and a half. Handoff up the middle, first down. Picks up like 2. So, who's the Bears' backup quarterback? Because we know we're not getting Caleb. Who's playing for the Bears tonight? Also, I kept saying Odunzie on Houston, which I totally did not mean. Odunzie is on the other team. I'm talking about Diggs. Diggs is the guy on Houston. Peace. Okay, from the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Tyson Bagent. Oh, I remember that name. He's played before in the NFL, hasn't he? Quick throw to the tight end, and he's going to run for a first down. Decent little first drive. Oh, Stover. That's Cade Stover, the homie. Nice play by Cade. John Mechie. Oh, wasn't he the cancer survivor? Oh, jet sweep. Gonna pick up like 7 or 8. That's to Hutchinson. Ace, I think that's Asa Hutchinson. Yeah, Asa Hutchinson. But isn't John Mechie the guy who survived cancer or some serious illness? I know who you're talking about. Oh, and I missed this comment from DVN. Today I found out PFF really likes Geno, even they agree he was highly hindered by the O-line. I don't see how anybody could come to any other conclusion. Oh, blown snap. Blown snap. Quarterback goes down for a 2-yard loss. I think that was supposed to be a handoff and the running back ran the wrong way or something. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it did not work. From the 19-yard line, 3rd and 4. Drop back. Throws it to the end zone. Fade. And off the hands of the receiver. Maybe was leading him a little too much. And there is a flag down, though. I think that was like a wheel route, and I think they got the defense grabbing. First flag of the preseason. Oh, they're going to call holding on the defense. Okay. I think they got him grabbing. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 14 now after the penalty. Under center, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back deep. And going to get the handoff, and there's not a lot of defense out there. He gets the outside for 5. So anyway, other than the fact that Geno's hurt, which I know is the most important thing to everybody right now because that's our quarterback, I didn't hear a ton else about training camp yesterday. I'm going to have to make the rounds, but it seems like the world stopped because of the Geno Smith injury. I'm way ahead of you guys. Everyone's always ahead of me on this stuff. I don't know what's up with my cable. I am always way behind everybody else. The satellite gets to me last or something. Oh, throw, tight end, catch, touchdown. Little, like, curl route underneath, and the defender fell down. Touchdown, Houston. Reports say that Locke is doing well for himself in New York and might steal the starting job. Well, I know some people who are going to have to retire from YouTube out of embarrassment if that happens, so I kind of hope it doesn't happen, just for that. What's that guy's name? Quitorino? Touchdown. Extra point is good, and the score is 7-0 Houston. All right, guys. So I know obviously we don't have a lot of people here because it is a preseason game that doesn't even involve the Seahawks. It is still, the first day of August, but I want to thank everybody who is here to hang out, have a little bit of fun, just get things kind of started with the new season, first stream of the season by some measure. So thank you for coming out. If you want to help out, there are many ways you can do so. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want daily Seahawks content. We're basically going to be posting multiple videos a day the rest of the way. And if you subscribe, you get those videos on your sub page. You can click the bell for notifications if you want those. And beyond that, you can consider becoming a channel member for $2, $5, or $15 a month, your choice. You can super chat or tip. Tip link in the description if you want to support that way. I have a Patreon that you can pledge to. A couple other ways to support in the description. And yeah, those are the best ways to help out if you so desire to. I'm just happy to watch football again. It's been too long. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It is a preseason, and that guard is a hair short of false starting every play. I mean, if you're a hair short of false starting, that means you're doing it perfectly, right? Because if you're not false starting, then you're right on time. Do you think Abe Lucas ever really gets back? That's so hard to tell. I'm gonna say at this point, I mean, I don't think he's ever gonna have a full career. Here's the kickoff again. Gonna be fielded at the 5. We're gonna get a return. And ooh, he had a cutback lane, but kind of slipped and fell. Scott. I think he had a cutback lane, and it could have been trouble if he got through there. But yeah, Kyle, I mean, I'm not optimistic about it for sure. I think he can maybe have a few good seasons and then maybe just retire. Maybe he never even gets past his rookie deal, which would, that would hurt. Right tackles get paid like crazy right now. Actually, Scott did well to not fumble that ball. From the 26-yard line, handoff up the middle, finds a hole, and 9-yard pickup. Just runs it right up the gut. Yeah, unfortunately, Kyle, right now I think we have bigger problems injury-wise, and whoever it was who hit Geno the other day, like, you should be happy that none of the reporters have leaked your name, because that's not okay. That's really not okay. Didn't you like Roschon? I loved Roschon, yeah. I hope Derek Young gets a spot in the roster. I kind of like Derek, too. People sleep on him. Outside zone pitch, first down, picks up 3 before going out of bounds. The grumble, though? Grumble. Should we hurry up and give Cross a contract? I'm thinking he's going to get real expensive. You can't give a player a contract like that. They have to play at least 3 seasons. And that PA bootleg gets swallowed up by the defense, has to throw it into the dirt, incomplete. Darrell Taylor, that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick, actually. Yeah, you can't give Cross an extension. He has to play 3 seasons. That's literally like it's not even like, oh, you don't have to. No, I'm pretty sure you literally cannot do it until they play 3 seasons. Play action, drops back. Going to be a screen pass to Roschon, and he's going to get about 6. Not bad. Shane Waldron with his running back screens. Not looking too bad. Ross has 3 years left. Yeah, that too. We don't have to extend him after 3 years. We might, but we could just force him to play out the 5 years. If he does well this year, I think we should extend him, but we don't have to. We could do what the Cowboys do. I prefer to not do what the Cowboys do. 3rd and 3, by the way. What does Waldron have up his sleeve here? Oh, quick little tight end throw over to the left side. First down, no problem. Picks up like 10 with the yak. Carlson, that's, is that Dane? Man, some of these tight ends just hop around the league so quickly you forget where they are and who they are. The Bears have not made the first overall pick in a draft for 77 years? It seems like that can't be right. Can't wait to see Murphy and Haynes in the preseason, especially even though I don't expect Murphy to play much. I think that you'd probably see a decent amount of Murphy. He's a rookie. Like, I understand that he's an important part of what you're going to do this season, but he's also, like, not even the primary starter. Big Cat is. And I mean, Cross has to play well first, right? Like, last year was kind of a disappointment. Even though I do think that there were extenuating circumstances, he still needs to take that next step. All right, 2nd and 6. Handoff up the middle out of shotgun. Makes a move, picks up like 5. Man, these defenses are real soft in this first Hall of Fame game, which, I mean, shouldn't really surprise anybody. I would extend DK now. I would. I have a feeling he's going to have some monster season that's going to boost his price tag significantly. Snap, handoff up the middle, and ooh, second effort. I still don't think he got there. Yeah, they're saying he lost half a yard, so we're looking at 4th and 1. I imagine they go for it. Is there any scenario that DK gets traded next offseason? Sure. Absolutely, but I don't want that to happen. I'm going to say that. Is the hip drop tackle a flag or fine? It's a flag. Maybe there'll be a fine added on too. But I know it's a flag. It's definitely a flag. No, we got a flag down, so that's probably going to kill their 4th down. That's too bad. Yep, Bears are going to have to punt now. Shane Waldron punching the air. And that is away. Fair catch at the 11. So apparently Oluwatimi did not practice today, but should return tomorrow. So there's a little bit going on there. Mike Jackson got nicked up. Darrell Taylor sat out today. What's my game time? The punt just happened. I don't know the exact time. Okay, so I just saw a video of Geno Smith basically chatting with Grubb on the sideline at practice today. So he's not like getting like big time medical treatment or anything like that. So at least we got that going. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out with me here today. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And I'd like to take a few minutes here to give a shout out to the sponsor of the stream today, BetUS. Are you looking for a new book this football season? Then BetUS may just be your answer. They boast the fastest payouts in the industry. There is currently a 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first 3 deposits, and a 200% crypto bonus. Fast and easy deposits and withdrawal process. 24/7 personalized service all 365 days of the year. You can live wager on all major games: football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, whatever strikes your fancy. Best betting variety in the business. Get 10% back on your net losses twice a year. And BetUS can give you your very own personal account manager as well. If you'd like to know more, check out the BetUS link in the description of this stream below. But don't just take my word for it.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right, we are back. But thank you to BetUS for sponsoring the stream today. Did the audio on that video clip work? I need people in the chat to let me know if the audio on that video was heard on stream. Because I can't hear it on my end, because then it would create feedback if it played twice. Handoff going to the right side, maybe a loss of 1. Okay, good. Then we are in good shape with the sponsor. Gotta keep them happy. If you know, you know. Hey, Gashian, how you doing? Everything looked and sounded great. Wonderful. Andre Johnson was one of my favorite guys to get in Madden 05, and you just get this super goated Hall of Fame career out of the dude. Okay, 2nd and 10. Going to be a quick little pass over to the left, and the Yak's going to get him about 9 yards. Why didn't you like Creed Humphrey in the pre-draft? Because he never played in space at Oklahoma. He played in a phone booth. So I didn't think he had any mobility at all. Tough question. Is Bobby Wagner still a good starting linebacker? He does some good things, but there are also some holes. And if you as a coaching staff don't construct things around the holes properly, then you're not going to get good things out of him. Handoff up the middle. Ooh, big hole, first down. And he was one missed tackle away from going to the house, I think. That's a 10-yard pickup. 3rd and 1 conversion. I think Bobby brings enough to the table to still be considered good, but he definitely is riding reputation a little bit right now. And that shows in the fact that he does make, all-pro second team over and over and over. But I think he's still good. There are some things that he does that help a team. Snap. Going to be a running play to the left side. Going to pick up like 2 or 3. Going to be a play action, immediate pressure. He makes the man miss, though. Nice move by Davis Mills. Throws it deep. Nice catch, boxing out the corner. That's a play down to the 40. I wonder if Davis Mills ever gets a shot somewhere else, because he wasn't terrible with Houston. They just kind of pulled out the plug quickly because they had the opportunity to get Stroud. Oh, that's Skronek again. All right. I like Skronek. He's fun. I like those receivers that play fullback. That was almost gone the other way. So Mills no longer going so crazy, but incomplete pass. So all is well. Everything's cool. Snap. Short little throw over to the right side caught, but it's going to be a pretty short completion. Thoughts on Miles Adams? I saw a video of him doing a drill and man. He looked really explosive. Always kind of liked Miles, but he's been around a while now. So honestly, it might be just like at a certain point you got to do something on the field. And when he's gotten on the field, I've seen some things that are okay, but like not anything that I'm like super excited about. Oh yeah, truth. Believe me, there are problems with Bobby. but there are cerebral elements to the game that he still brings to the table that I think make him at least a capable player. After we cut Lockett next offseason, do you think Bobo can just be wide receiver 3? It depends on what kind of offense you're running. Like, if you want to go really, like, run heavy or tight end heavy, then yes. But if you're trying to do a traditional 3-receiver offense like the Rams, probably not. Because I think that while Bobo's good, the things he's good at are a little bit narrow. It's like it's like he's a really good blocker. That's one of his benefits. Is Onogiogu gone? I think so. Okay, shotgun snap for... Oh, they're not even showing the down on screen. They're in preseason mode too. Oh, that's a first down and more. The running back out of the backfield. Down to the 20 for Ogun Bwale. Is next year's draft supposed to be good with receivers? It feels like most drafts are good with receivers. Chad Hart, thank you for the member message. Member for 19 months. Brendan, do you like the new kickoff rule? I like it a lot, Chad. I'll tell you. I really like it. I think it's going to make kickoffs fun. Okay, from the 22-yard line, handoff going left. He tries to cut it back and picks up 1, maybe 2. Yeah, Levi Bell went to the Colts. There wasn't any room for him on this team, I don't think. He's kind of a tweener. It's kind of hard to figure out what he's going to do at the NFL level. Second and 9. From the 21. Play action. Roll out. Looking. Just scrambles for 2. Wow, they ran the bootleg, and it didn't completely trick the defense. Good for the Bears defense. From the 19, 3rd and 7, throws it short over the middle, caught, but that's going to be 3 yards short, so we might see our first field goal. Might be our first field goal of the season. Well, they can definitely play, the truth as I know it. I think the main question is, can they stay healthy? I'm worried about Jerome Baker making it through the whole season. Field goal is up, and it sneaks through. It is good. Okay, 10-0 Houston. Thank you, JDM. You got to keep it short during this time of year, or else you're miserable all the time. Who am I kidding? I'm miserable all the time anyway. I low-key wished we moved up a little bit from the Derek Hall pick and took Will Levis. That was a very unique opportunity that we almost had there to get Levis at 37. I wonder if Schneider would have done it. Like, if you believe in BPA, Levis was the clear pick there. Levis was such a clear pick there, but if you didn't want a quarterback, then do you betray that philosophy? That would have been interesting. Would you rather have traded what we traded for Howell or have taken Milton in the 6th? You know I love Milton, man. You know Milton. Like, even though he'll probably never be good, he's so much fun. And look, I don't think either guy will end up being a franchise quarterback. But if Joe Milton somehow ends up being a franchise quarterback, then the sky's the limit. Will you stream all 3 Seahawks preseason games? No, Eugenio, I'm going to stream one, and I haven't decided which one yet, which, by the way, I need to have a conversation about that. Which one should I do? I gotta say, I'm not super thrilled with how little I'm hearing about Oluwatimi during the preseason training camp so far. I have heard basically nothing about Oluwatimi, good or bad, but I wanted to hear good things about him, and it didn't happen. So that doesn't encourage me. Kickoff into the end zone. Flag down. Ooh, no going nowhere. Taken down right at the 20. All right, Bears, you got to do something here. Make it interesting. I've only heard bad things. I haven't really heard bad things, Kyle, but I haven't heard good things. Where are you hearing the bad things from? All right, so they're going to call offsetting penalties, first down, illegal formation on the Bears. Okay. Do you think Darrell Taylor in a second or third would be enough to get Judon? Probably not. Darrell Taylor doesn't really have value. I don't think these teams think Darrell Taylor's much of anything. From the 20-yard line, going to be a pitch. Almost fumbled, but he got it back in time to run for about a 4-yard gain. Yeah, I don't feel like Judon does that much. If we're going to add a pass rusher, it needs to be like a superstar, not just another good player. We have a few good players. Oh, I see. That guy moved like a yard before the ball landed. So he was off the line. Interesting. Man, there are going to be so many penalties on these kickoffs when players are trying to learn. Snap. Play action. He's going to take off and run with it. He's going to get the first down and a few more. Feet first slide. Some people really think that Darrell Taylor is going to get fixed by McDonald. I'm not convinced. What's your gut telling you about Connor Williams? That he wants too much money. And that they have Ripien in. This was the guy who was backing up Wilson in Denver 2 years ago. So they already subbed out their quarterback. I feel like Williams is asking for more money than we're willing to give him, so he's hoping another team will give it to him. Maybe he'll loop back around if he's not getting the money. 2.5-yard pickup on a run to the left. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing Taylor for one more year, but you could save some money by keeping Nelson Cesar instead. Like, in summation, does anybody really think that we're going to get less out of Nelson Cesar than we do out of Darrell Taylor? Hawk Blogger said he's getting pushed back easy, not looking good. Is that Oluwatimi? Snap. Throws it deep over the middle. Caught. Wide open. Oh, fumble! And it's still rolling around out there, and I think the Bears got it back, which is embarrassing. Wow. There were like 4 or 5 Houston players right there, and somehow nobody picked it up. And yeah, I think the Bears got back on top of it. That is really bad. That is an L. Yeah, I've heard good things about Derek Hall as well. Okay, fumble recovered by the offense, first down. Do we need the money, though? I mean, we don't have that much money. Remember, we still need the money to put together a practice squad and injury buffer. Man. Well, the thing is, we know Oluwatimi's not that strong. Oluwatimi's strong points are his cerebral abilities and his mobility. If you put him in strength-on-strength situations, he'll get bullied, yeah. Oh, he almost fell down. He got back up, throws it deep over the middle. Oh, that was maybe a touchdown, but it bounced off of the breadbasket. Oh, that was a good throw by Ripien. I feel like we want to make sure Connor Williams' knee is for sure okay so they don't have another Abe Lucas scenario. They said he passed the physical. I feel like it's just a money thing. If we struggle at safety, do you think we might give Quandre a call? No. Remember, Kayvon Wallace has looked good in training camp, so we can always just put him out there. And I feel like Quandre Diggs is basically retired, and he doesn't really fit the defense at all. Shotgun draw, makes a guy miss, first down, big play down inside the 30. If you kept Cesar instead, I wouldn't hate it, though. Yeah, Nelson Cesar is kind of nice. You'd save a couple million. Maybe you could put that money towards getting Connor Williams, and Nelson Cesar would probably give you overall the same amount of production. He'd just be better against the run and a little bit less against the pass. Pitch play, run up the middle, big hole, picks up 9.5. Would Taylor be a better 4-3 OLB? I don't think so. I think you have to be even more cerebral playing a position like that. Is Shane Waldron calling plays tonight? I would assume so. Drops back, throws it. Wide open, touchdown. Blown coverage that time. Who was that? Is that, oh, Colin Johnson. I'm trying to remember if I know him. I don't think so. Oh yeah, so just to say it for anybody who might care, I do plan on streaming on Twitch tonight a little after the game ends. Probably going to do more Jedi Outcast. We're like a little more than halfway through. So if you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, link is in the description. I also dual stream on Kick, although I usually don't monitor that chat as closely. I wonder how Waldron does this year. I wonder if Pete was holding him back here. I actually think Waldron's going to do good. He's got a lot of talent, and I think he'll be unleashed a little bit. I don't think Eberflus is going to hold him back or anything. I think Waldron was fine. I don't know why we all have to pretend that Waldron was terrible because he's gone. That's what I feel like has happened here. We're all acting like Shane Waldron is some terrible offensive coordinator. I think he was fine. I mean, I think Schottenheimer was fine. I think Bevel was fine. Most offensive coordinators are fine. Hopefully Grubb will be better than fine by the time this all plays out. But that doesn't change the fact that I don't think there was anything really wrong with Waldron. Of course, he did some things that I didn't like, but there are very few offensive coordinators out there that always get it right. Maybe none. But I think Waldron's going to have a pretty good year. Shoddy was special. Yeah, Shoddy did some nice things, for sure. I still feel like Bevel was the best one we had, though. Bevel did some amazing things. Bevel was responsible for our only top 5 offense during the Russell Wilson era. And we were only good for like half the season. We were so good in the second half of that season that we single-handedly got up to like best offense in the league almost. Russell Wilson almost won an MVP purely based off the second half. The field sucks. Where's this game being played? Is this the Ohio field near the Hall of Fame? Snap. Okay. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Kick. Wow. Dude fell right down at the 20. What field is this? Does anybody know? Is this like this isn't the Bears' home, is it? This is like the Hall of Fame field. Yeah, it's played in Canton. Snap. Quick pass over to the right. 4-yard pickup. John Mechie. All right. So I think it was the ESPN list that had the Houston Texans wide receiver core is the best in football, which I think is goofy. Like Diggs has not even been all that lately. I still think the second half of 2015 was the best Wilson ever played and was probably the best offense I've ever seen the Seahawks play in any season under anybody. Like, I've watched the 05 season when we had the number 1 offense in the league, but what they did in the second half of 2015 was cracked. Gonna be a little slant pass, incomplete. That was third down too, so Bears forcing a punt. Have they done any tennis in the Olympics yet? Does anybody know? I haven't been really watching, but I'm always kind of interested to see what happens in tennis. I thought the Hall of Fame game is always played in Canton. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Punt is away, and it's going to be caught at the 10. Going to have a chance at a return here. He's going to try to get the sideline. Not really. 16-yard line, maybe. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Already semis in Olympic tennis. Who's supposed to win this year? Badminton's fun. Still not seeing anything new about the Geno Smith stuff. That's still the main story. But, man, what's up with Draymond Jones? This injury that we were told is minor has kept him out a long time now. I guess it doesn't matter that much because he's so, he's an older player. He's a veteran, but it's certainly not ideal. Any news with Connor Williams? I haven't heard anything since he left Seattle without a deal. I don't even know if he's visiting other teams. Like, he implied he was going to, but I haven't heard anything yet. Play action, roll out. Gonna throw it out into the flat area and 3-yard pickup. Is that Freddie Swain? Is Freddie Swain on the Bears? Or is that a different Swain? I thought Federer was better than Djokovic. I thought Federer had done more. Or is this like a Tom Brady, Peyton Manning thing? Where Brady was more accomplished, but everyone knows deep down that Peyton Manning was a better quarterback. Second and 7. Handoff. Going to be like a 1.5 yards. The Lockett contract doesn't suck anymore, Kyle. It's so easy to get out of after this year. That Lockett's redone contract is totally fine. I don't think there's anything to be concerned about there, dude. I don't think there's anywhere near that much dead money on Lockett anymore. He redid his deal so there would only be $4 million dead. Oh, Freddie Swain, yes. Okay, cool. Drop back, throws it over to the left, and incomplete over. That's Dante Pettis. Yeah, I remember Agassi. He retired like almost 20 years ago, didn't he? I remember watching him a little bit, but... It's still 13 million dead. I thought it was less than that. Wait, the Bears have a black punter. Very rare you see that. Cool. Punt is out of bounds. Pretty good punt. Out at about the 30. Huh. Okay, Kyle. Well, maybe there was mistranslation there. That's much less ideal. Concerned about Geno from Kendrick Lamar? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. That's your quarterback, and he's learning a new offense. This is not good, but we'll learn more tomorrow. I remember Malik Turner, yeah. All right, Kyle. I'll figure that out. Oh, 1 second. I gotta go grab a paper towel. Who are you predicting will be our kick returner and punt returner this season? You know, I kind of like Kenny McIntosh for kick returner. And punt returner, I kind of like D. Eskridge. Well, what's the cap hit on Lockett next year? It's 30, right? I wonder if there's a universe where we keep Lockett if he plays well this year. I didn't think that was even a remote possibility, but I wonder if we just decide to let Lockett play out the last year of his deal. It's 30 million, which sucks, but assuming that we do something with Geno, we can afford it. I don't know. I guess it's a possibility. And again, whether or not I want to do that will depend on how Lockett does this year. Snap. Quick little pass over to the left side. Going to be like a 2-yard pickup first on first down. I think Eskridge is going to make the 53, man. I really do. McIntosh dropped 3 kickoffs in a row. Well, okay, that's not good. I didn't see that. Second and 7. Handoff up the middle. Cut back. Maybe got a first. I saw that, Brian. So that's good news for the salary cap, I guess. I always kind of figured Lockett would retire early. So I'm still kind of expecting him to say 10 years is good. But what if we have a really good season and he feels like if he comes back for one more year, he could get a Super Bowl? He'd do that, right? Snap. Handoff. Cam Akers just goes down in a pile. Yeah, we were talking about the Geno thing earlier, Brian. It's not encouraging. Yeah, Geno's getting his leg looked at or something tonight. We'll know more tomorrow. But it's not super cool right now. There's nothing cool about what's going on at the moment. Drop back. Throws it over the middle. First down. Nice throw. Nice catch. Gonna yak for another 5 or so. Well, Kyle, I do remember that when the contract was renegotiated, people like Brady Henderson were saying that it was 4 million dead. So presumably they would have to know before they would probably know that that's the case before they say it. But maybe they're just getting their information from Spotrac, and Spotrac could be wrong, I guess. One-yard loss on a run play going to the right. Oh, Case Keenum is in. Wait a minute, Case Keenum's a third stringer? Why is Case Keenum a third stringer? That guy's good. He should be a backup somewhere. Houston doesn't need two good backup quarterbacks. They got Davis Mills already. Ooh, gonna be like a weird-looking screen pass. Makes a man miss and rumbles for the first down and a couple yards more. Nice play by Akers. That was like a sidearm throw from Case. Are they saying it's a serious injury? We don't know anything yet, Austin, except for the fact that he's injured. Top 5 players to look out for in the preseason for the Hawks. Well, when you say look out for, what are you referring to specifically? I think that could mean a few different things. Three little maids from school are we? Like, if you're just talking about, like, the guys who are most interesting to watch in the preseason, I would say Oluwatimi, Laken Tomlinson, Trey Brown, Tyrell Dodson. I'll throw Derek Hall in there as well. Something like that. I'll wrestle mark you. I can't even begin to speculate on that because we don't have anywhere near enough information. Do you think Geno could miss regular season time? Like, we don't have enough information. Case Keenum throws it right side, caught inside the 10. Hutchinson first down. Nice little, like, what do you call that route where they go to the sideline? Will any of our starters even play? I'm sure some of them will. Like, Byron Murphy will be considered by some people to be a starter. I'm sure we'll see him. First and goal from the 9. Handoff out of shotgun. Picks through for 5. Out route, thank you. Minute 50 left, by the way. Week 3 at Cleveland? Okay, maybe. I'm not against that, Eugenio. I'll probably make some kind of a community poll and see what people want, though. Hey, Concierge with Nolan, what's up? Snap. Drops back. Left side, wide open, easy touchdown. Akers, as long as he got control in the end zone. All right, so gonna be, 16-7. Plenty of time for Houston to do a 2-minute drive here, though. Yeah, all the games are on Saturday, though, so it doesn't really matter that much to me if it's 4. Oh, Frank, you weren't subbed. Welcome to the channel, Frank D4. DIV. I didn't know you weren't subbed. Welcome to the channel. Extra point is good. Why did you think Pete threw Jody under the bus? Probably because he was mad. He was probably mad. I think it's that simple. Are you going to do post-game streams for the preseason? Yeah, T-Man, I think so. The only issue is the games are on so late, nobody's going to be awake by the time I do those streams, but I'll do them anyway to get into the swing of things, and I'm not going to go to bed then. Oh, well, Austin, I mean, I made a whole video talking about that, and I thought I just explained myself pretty well. Wait a minute, did we get a penalty on the kickoff? No. Okay. Yeah, see, man, at some point, somebody's going to get a cutback lane, and they're just going to be gone. Short throw over the middle to the tight end. Going to pick up like 6. Got to go. Well, Pete was basically asked why he got fired, and what he said was basically, well, Jody doesn't really understand football, so I wasn't able to explain what was going on to her in a way that made sense to her. And I always thought that was just kind of like, that's kind of like a crappy thing to say. Snap. Going to throw it out to the right side. Nice catch. Nice catch. Oh, Genio, we're definitely going to have streams during the preseason. In fact, I need to get in contact with him to set one up probably next week. Like Thursday or something. Nice catch. Johnson. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a Hawks Nest stream next week. I got to get in contact with him, though. Okay, so what do we got? 56 seconds left. Bears have one timeout. Yeah, they should at least score something here. Out route. 11-yard pickup. Got out of bounds. Let's go. Pettis. Yeah, Dante Pettis. The man. Snap. Drops back. Throws it over the middle. Wide open caught. Touchdown, Bears. Is that the... That's like a fullback number, Sweeney. Ooh. Any relation? Any relation, buddy? That's the goal, Seahawks OG. By the way, if anybody watching this stream is not yet subbed up, now's the time to do it. We're picking up. Things are picking up in Seahawks land. Who are you most excited to see in preseason? I'm going to say Charles Cross. All right. Extra points good. There's actually time for Houston to do something here with 46 seconds left and 3 timeouts. What is the new thing? It's the sponsor. Well, it's a few different things, Austin, but for this stream, the new thing is the sponsor. Yeah, we got 30 likes on the stream right now, guys. I know it's a low attendance stream because it's a Hall of Fame preseason game, but if you are here, please like the stream. What's the first regular season game of the year? Let me look. Okay, Ravens Chiefs. I could do a watch along stream for that game. What do you guys think? Ravens Chiefs. September 5th. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. And then we have a Friday game. And then we have the Sunday games. And then we have one Monday. Okay. Interesting. All right. What do you got, Houston? That will be a good game. I hope so. Rashee Rice looks good at camp so far. I've heard. I wonder if the league is ever going to do something about him. Ooh, almost a cutback lane there. Up to the 26. Do 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 do. Ace Keenum, you got 40 seconds and 3 timeouts. Go get a field goal, buddy. You can do it. Handoff going left. Are they not even going to try here? Like a 4-yard loss? Are they just going to go into the locker room? That's lame. Yeah, I think they are. They're just letting the clock run. Oh, well. Oh, boy. All right, halftime it is. 17-14, not too bad of a preseason game. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so we're going to have like a 15-minute intermission here. So, good opportunity for me to once again thank and shout out the sponsor of today's stream. We are powered by BetUS. Are you looking for a new book this football season? BetUS is your answer. They boast the fastest payouts in the industry. There's a 125 sign-up bonus, 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first 3 deposits, along with a 200% crypto deposit bonus right now. You've got fast and easy deposit and withdrawal processes, 24/7 personalized service, 365 days, live wagering on all major games, and best betting variety in the business. You want to bet on football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, and anything in between, you can find it on BetUS. You get 10% back on your net losses twice a year, and you can get your own personal account manager from BetUS. If you want to know more, if you're interested in looking into it, check the link down in the description. I have a BetUS link down there. Please utilize it if you're going to sign up and make use of their book. And don't just take it from me. Take it from Michael Vick.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right, guys, I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. I need to go powder my nose. Okay, we're back. The latest news on Geno is we don't really know anything yet. We know he's going to get scanned tonight or tomorrow, but we don't... There's no information about, like, how bad it is or anything like that. I'm not super enthused at the moment. Are you going to play CFB 25? Probably not, Drop Top. Probably not. It would just take up too much time. Like, I do believe the game is good. I do believe that the game is good. But I don't want to make the time investment into it. Kickoff return. Okay, we got a little bit on that one. Up to like the 31. Flag down. Not a lot of flags tonight overall. False start or illegal formation on the kicking team. What happened to Geno? He got knocked down by a pass rusher and may have gotten hurt, but no idea if it's serious or not yet. We're going to need time. Play action, little short out route, picks up 1 or 2. Second and 8. And no, we don't know who hit Geno. You watch the depressed ginger? A little bit, right, guy? A little bit. Play action over the middle. Caught. Big play over the middle to the tight end. First down across midfield. Pitch play up the middle. Going to pick up like 6. What's your thoughts on the Mr. Beast situation? I've seen some stuff from like Discord leaks that indicate he must have known at least some of it, which is obviously not good, but I would assume that he can probably survive it. It's obviously not I don't think it reflects well on him at all, but I think he'll survive it. Drop back. Throws it deep down the right side. Another great catch by Johnson. Wow, this Johnson guy can catch. He can go up and get those balls. Very nice. That's the second almost identical catch. We're so back, baby. Ooh. Did that hit the ground? There, we might look at it, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a look at it. It was a bunch of different people, drop top. That's certainly part of it, yeah. You think Oregon is finally going to beat Washington this year? I don't think Washington's going to be very good this year, so I have no idea if Oregon thinks they're going to be good, though. I would assume they think they're going to at least be decent. They kept most of their stuff. I don't know. I'm expecting to win like 6 or 7 games this year for Washington. I'm not sure who's going to win the quarterback battle drop top this year. I'm not convinced that it's going to go the way people expect. I don't know who's going to win the QB battle. Incomplete pass. Oh, man. I wasn't sure there was enough to overturn it. I guess Will Rogers has got to be the quarterback, right? I guess it's got to be Will Rogers looking at it. God, we lost so much after DeBoer left. It's going to take a minute to build up, for sure. I'll talk more about Geno tomorrow when we know more, but things are not good right now. I would have made a video about it, but I had to get on this stream. Pressure, gets away from it, scrambles up, finds his open man over the middle, tight end, runs for a big gain inside the 15. That is a Chicago Bears first down, and they are well within range of taking the lead. And we have an injury. Oh, it's Lonnie Johnson. That's actually that's not a minor. That's not an insignificant one. That means something. I think Lonnie Johnson was picked with one of the picks the Seahawks traded for Dwayne Brown. Who would you rather play against in week 1, Nick Stidham, or Wilson? I mean, probably Zach Wilson, right? He's the worst one, but I'm sure it's going to be Nick's. It would be really weird to me if Nick's wasn't the starter. Bo apparently looks pretty good in training camp, so I would expect it to be him. No, not really, right, guy. I mean, he's going to make a lot of money without having to do much, theoretically. Okay, here we go. Brett Ripken. What you got from the 14, 1st and 10? How do you feel about the Connor Williams situation right now? I think he's shopping himself around trying to see if anybody will give him a bunch of money. And he'll come back to the Seahawks because I don't think we had that much to offer him money-wise. He's looking for a payday. That, so far, it doesn't seem like it's out there. 5-yard gain on the run to the left side, by the way, by the Bears. Second and 5. Going to be throw to the back of the end zone on the right side. Incomplete. Trying to hit Johnson on that same kind of fade route, but that was a little out of his reach. 3rd and 5. And wide open, Johnson, back of the end zone, left corner, touchdown, nice play. Would you really care if we played in a Hall of Fame game? No, I don't think there's really anything to care about. It's probably indicative of the fact that you had a few players get inducted in 1 year, though, maybe. Extra point, kick up, and good. 4-point lead for the Bears. You have some faith on Ayuk leaving the 49ers? I heard a report earlier today that the extension was very, very close. But it implied it was going to happen today, and then it didn't. So maybe something else happened. I don't know why they don't just do it. He's not asking for that much compared to other receivers. Like, apparently they could get him for a lot less than Amon-Ra got. They're going to get him for a lot less than CeeDee Lamb's going to get. Like, given the fact that he's clearly an all-pro level talent, I think they should just be happy they're getting him at sub 30. I don't know if Earl gets in anymore because of all the stupid stuff he did after he retired. But as a player, he absolutely should. So we'll see. Mm. I think OJ's in the Hall of Fame. Kickoff, fielded. No, that's going to bounce into the end zone. Oh, go into the end zone. And yeah, a touchback. How far does the ball come out? This is our first touchback, I think. Does it go out to the 30? Yeah, okay. First and 10 from the 30. Yeah, okay. So they're trying to de-incentivize the touchback, I guess. Handoff going right. No gain. I mean, touchback is still way better than giving up a return, though. Because I've said that, I'll say it again, these returns could be really explosive. Flag down. Mike M, he got knocked down by a pass rusher or something. Which, by the way, should not happen. It's training camp. In training camp, you're not supposed to touch the quarterback. Oh, fumble, strip sack. I think the Texans got it back. But that's going to set up second and very long because it was already first and 19. Oh, that's cool, NR. Snap. Short completion over to the right side. No, incomplete. Okay, so going to be third and a mile. Is Nick Harris better than Joey Hunt? Probably, but I don't know. We keep asking these, you know, you shouldn't have your center trying to take on big, strong guys one-on-one anyway. And they're just going to run the ball up the middle, pick up some yards, and punt it away. Yeah, as a player, I definitely think Earl should get in, but I'm not completely convinced he will at this point because of all the stuff that happened off the field. And the punt is away. Going to be fielded fair caught at the 22. Cam's definitely not a Hall of Famer, no. Oh, Canzone's in the lineup for the Tacoma Rainiers. So he must be very close to coming back, which might actually matter now. Better than Haniger. I think Marshawn should get in. I kind of feel like he won't. He would have already gotten in by now. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm excited, too. Although I'll be a lot less excited if we get bad news about Geno tomorrow. What's going on with Geno? Well, it's really hard to construct a level of concern yet, but we know he's going to get scanned tonight. And we'll see what's up. He got hit by a pass rusher, and pass rushers aren't supposed to touch the quarterback right now, but somebody screwed up. But we'll find out if it's serious, hopefully tomorrow. Earl was much better than Cam, I think. Earl was a much better player than Cam. It's just the way things ended with Earl was so bad that I wonder if that counts against him. Cam never even made all-pro first team, right? He made second team or something. I don't think his resume is all that strong. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to get in a fight, spare rib, but, you know, they get in fights with each other in practice. It's not that big of a deal. Deep drop back. Screen pass to the back in the flat. Going to pick up like a yard, maybe two. Bring up third and medium. I think Marshawn should get in. I feel like he won't, but I feel like he should. And if that was confusing to you, then, well, I understand. But I refuse to elaborate. Flag down. Looks like pre-snap false start. Yep, false start, making it 3rd and long. Drop back. He's got time. Throws it over the middle. Caught, but, well, he breaks a tackle and picks up some extra yards. Did he get the first? No, he did not. 4th down. Punt is fielded. Going to be returned past the 20 up to the 25. I think Sherman gets in. Him and Revis should get in. Those are the 2 corners that should get in this generation. I feel like flag down. More flags now. Does anyone remember that tight end we had in preseason a few years ago? Who every single time he got on the field, he would commit a penalty or drop a pass? I think his name was like Dominic Wood Anderson. It was like really, really embarrassing. It's like watching the kid at the school play forget all his lines. Does anyone remember that? It was wild. No, it wasn't John Ursua. It was, I think his name was Dominic Wood Anderson. Please talk about Geno. I mean, I don't know enough about it. It doesn't sound encouraging, but there's no point in freaking out until we get the results of the scan tomorrow. Like, McDonald didn't really offer any clues on how bad it might be. And we don't even really know what's hurt, so there's not much I can say. It's discouraging. I'm not happy about it, but we'll know more tomorrow. Something like that, right, guy? I can't remember him very well. He was not on the team very long. All right. First down, deep in their own territory is Houston. Run up the middle, loss of a yard. Half a yard, maybe. Yeah, Sky. I mean, I wish I could say more, but they haven't told us enough yet. All we know is that he's getting scanned tonight or tomorrow. Drop back. Looking deep. Throws it. Right side caught. Nice little comebacker out at the 30. He can flick it out there, man. Case Keenum still got that arm. Harrison, that's quite a thing to say. Drop back. Throws it short over to the right side. Dropped by Sims. Drop. Stone drop. That seems a little extreme, Harrison. I don't know why we have to go there. Okay, we got a flag down pre-snap. False start on Houston. Another pre-snap penalty, another false start. They're going backwards. Yeah, but it's the Hall of Fame game. Nobody ever plays in the Hall of Fame game, right, Jason? Which is understandable. They're probably not even that happy about getting the Hall of Fame game. It's one more preseason game. They're not like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Snap, handoff up the middle. Gonna pick up like 3 or 4. The problem is if you play Caleb, then you're obligated to play your entire starting offensive line because you need to protect him. And then you're obligated to play your starting receivers and starting running backs because you want to give him a chance. And it's like, well, now you're just playing everybody. So I get it. Excuse me. Snap. Drop back, looking, gonna flick it over the middle behind his receiver. Nice catch. But I think he's gonna lose yards because he got knocked back, stayed up, and went down behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Jason, the thing is, nobody you put in the Hall of Fame game is going to play starters, so it's not like there's a winning move unless there's like a team out there that has a really interesting quarterback as their backup. Like, what if you put the Patriots? If the Patriots were in this game, they might play Drake May because apparently Drake May is not going to be the starter. That maybe was the play. Get the Patriots in and just have Drake May be like the focus, the focal point. And the punt is away. Going to be fair caught at the 35. Fumble! It's rolling around. Who's got it? I can't tell. And they're going to say The Houston Texans got it. He botched the punt return. It is raining. It is very wet out there. It is very slippery, so I'm not terribly shocked to see something like that, but that's what happens sometimes. I will say this, though. Both these teams have pretty decent backup quarterbacks, right? You've got Ripien, who's played in the NFL a little bit. You've got Case Keenum, who's a really good backup quarterback. And then you've got, shoot. There was one other guy in this game. Oh, Tyson Bagent. He's played a little bit in the NFL. I feel like we're going to have more penalties than usual this year, Mike M, because it's a brand new scheme on both sides. I think we're going to have a lot of penalties this year. Oh, Joe Buck's doing the announcing. I didn't even notice because I have the game on mute. Changing the play, and looks like we're going to have a timeout. Bears timeout. Joe Buck's just kind of whatever. Oh, yeah, Davis Mills. There we go. Like, that's a pretty good array of backup quarterbacks, I feel like. Play action, looking over the middle, throws it, incomplete. Into tight coverage. Snap. Handoff. Going right. Going to lose a couple yards. Texans going backwards. They're now well out of field goal range. Oh, this is Boyle. Tim Boyle. I remember Tim Boyle a little bit. Eastern Kentucky. There we go. 4 minutes left in the third quarter, by the way. I remember back in 07, Thursday night football games had this one really bad announcer. It might have been like Brian Gumble or something, and he would constantly get everything wrong. He'd call Rodney Harrison Marvin Harrison and stuff like that, and he'd say the wrong team had the ball. Yep, 3 and out for the Bears, or Texans. Excuse me. Could not get anything going there. Can't even get a field goal. Man. So Justin Herbert's hurt too. He's got the plantar what do they call it? The plantar fascia. So we got some QB injuries already. Hopefully the Geno thing doesn't end up being as severe as that. Oh, wow. They're going to try a 58-yard field goal in the rain. I mean, it's preseason, I guess. Kick is up, and that is going to go wide. He actually had the distance. Okay. No good. Good kick, though. I'm not hating on the kick. Do you think Brady will be a good announcer? I kind of feel like he won't be. But it's a hard thing to do. I don't think he's as personable as Tony Romo. Yeah, I don't think Brady's going to be able to get the cadence right, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be bad at first and get better. He'll do the opposite of Tony Romo. You think we are going to get Connor Williams? I kind of feel like we will because the word on the street is Oluwatimi doesn't look very good. I think if Oluwatimi doesn't turn it around quickly, we're going to have to go with it. We're going to have to go do something else because that A-gap, B-gap stuff is not going to be fun if Oluwatimi ain't it. By the way, I'm pretty bummed out that Oluwatimi ain't it if he isn't, but it is what it is. Long live King, our long-lived King. Thank you for the $5 super chat. First donation of the night. Any chance DK or Geno gets an extension before the season starts? I feel like it would have happened by now. I would extend both, personally. But I feel like it would have happened by now if it was going to. I would say probably not. Especially if this DK, I mean, the Geno injury is serious. DK, I think, is a little more realistic because he's having a very good camp and he's a relatively settled commodity. I feel like we know how good DK is. There's some people who think he's a little overrated or underrated, but we all know that he's a really good receiver. Geno, some people just don't understand at all, I feel like. So I think it's a little more likely with DK, especially now with the injury, but probably not on either. But thank you, long-lived King. I heard Nick Harris had a good day today. That's good, because he got run TF over the other day. By Murphy. I think it all depends on how DK does this year, right, guy? I think that DK is going to be fine. And I think he's going to have a really good year, and we're going to extend him next year, but it has to happen. Can't just sit here and say it will happen. It has to actually happen. Oh. Are they canceling the game? Guys, it looks to me like they're postponing or canceling the game because of weather conditions. Yeah, so I'm watching right now. The stadium looks like it's getting evacuated, or at the very least, they're clearing out of the seating. And yeah, I guess they're saying a big rainstorm is coming in, and they're postponing the game. Wait, Big Country, are you saying like on the stream or on the TV? Because I'm not running any YouTube ads. If Big Country, if you mean the stream, I want to know about that. Because I'm not running ads. And if there are ads running on this stream, I'm not thrilled about that because I'm supposed to manually control that, and I haven't run any today. Thoughts on Geno saying he might wear a protective helmet in regular season games? Sure. I don't have a problem with that. Whatever makes him more comfortable. A truly ad. Well, I hope it wasn't a stream ad because, again, I'm supposed to control that manually. Yeah, so I don't know what now, right? Now we don't even have a game on. And I mean, it's not like the game matters at all, but at least it was holding things together a little bit and giving us something interesting to digest, but yeah, the crowd is evacuating into the inside the stadium and there's nothing on the field. Based on the Doppler radar thing they showed on screen, it looks like it was going to be bad. Well, yeah, probably, Jason. I'm probably going to do a gaming stream, but I'm going to go over to Twitch and do that. I was going to stream until about 8, and now it's 7:30, and I'd be very surprised if the game started up before 8, based on the radar they were showing. Snacks isn't home yet, right, guy? He'll be home later. He's going to be on the stream on Twitch, but he's not home yet. Yeah, it's coming down pretty hard. How about you guys build a dome or a retractable roof? What's so hard with that? Build a roof. Build the roof. Build the roof. You've got some money to spend. Has anybody seen the new Deadpool? Me and my dad rewatched the first 2 Deadpools over the last week. And we're probably going to go see the new Deadpool in theaters in the next week or 2. Is it any good? I actually heard some not so great things about it, but overall it seems like people are on board with it. Yep, still more commercials. All right, guys, I'm going to take this opportunity, since we don't have football right now, to tell you a little bit about the sponsor of our stream today, BetUS. If you're looking for a new book this football season, BetUS is the answer. Right now, they have a promotion that involves a 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first 3 deposits. And there's also a 200% crypto deposit bonus going on right now. You've got the fastest payouts in the industry, fast and easy deposits and withdrawal processes, 24/7 personalized service for 365 days. Live wagering on all major games. Best of betting variety in the business. If you want to bet on baseball, football, soccer, basketball, hockey, and pretty much anything out there, that's your place to go. You can get 10% back on your net losses twice a year, and you can even get your very own personal account manager. If you'd like to know more, I'd like to sign up, please use the link down below in this description of this stream. And don't just take my word for it. Here's Michael Vick with his own endorsement.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right, we're back. Well, yeah, I would never go to a Deadpool movie expecting something serious. By the way, guys, I just want to reconfirm that you guys can hear the audio for the Michael Vick ad for the BetUS thing. I know the video is working because I can see the video, but I can't hear the audio on my end. I'm going to be really annoyed, Andrew M. I didn't want to re-sign Jason Myers anyway. And if he can't even be good on even years, then what good is he? Okay, good. All right, guys. So at this point, I don't expect this game to start up again anytime soon. They might just cancel the rest of the game because, quite frankly, it's a preseason game. It's the Hall of Fame game. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here, take care of some stuff, and then hop on Twitch. So if you guys want to watch me do Jedi Outcast tonight, give me a follow over there. Before you leave tonight, please like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new and you want daily Seahawks content. Consider clicking the bell for notifications. Consider becoming a channel member for $2, $5, or $15 a month, your choice. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We went for almost 3 hours tonight. Good way to get back into the swing of things. Obviously, it's not the most interesting stream because all we have is a Hall of Fame game, a preseason game. People are not going to be super invested. But we did the thing. We got back out on the horse, got back into the swing of things. I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you for watching. And I'd like to say once again, now that we are at the very end of the stream, that this stream has been sponsored by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. And always remember, gamble responsibly. All right. I will see you guys later. Go Hawks. Probably going to do streams next week for the preseason game for the Seahawks. And I hope to see you guys there when that happens. All right.